What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video we're talking Super Rugby and the consequences that it faces, cancellation. Obviously with the coronavirus that has hit the world by storm, majority if not all sporting events around the globe have been cancelled. We found out at the end of Saturday evening that the Super Rugby tournament has been postponed. And obviously the match between the Jags was also put on postponement. The rest of the games did play out. So some exciting rugby, and obviously getting to these stages of these types of situations, it's always unfortunate to see a phenomenal tournament like this get postponed, like we've seen with the Six Nations and many other sporting tournaments around. It's not an easy thing, but at the end of the day, safety comes first. Player welfare, fans around the world who definitely travel to and from the various countries where these games are being played. And I think it's the right decision, as much as it's sad that we don't have sport in the upcoming few weeks. They have said they've given a deadline to this tournament. They said 5 weeks. If it goes past 5 weeks of the coronavirus, delaying it will be cancelled. And I know Robertson, the Crusaders coach, has asked for SANZAAR to be creative when the tournament comes back. We come by this news with New Zealand obviously putting a shutdown on all travel in and out the country. South Africa announced just last night the same thing, that we also will be going through the same thing, and SA Rugby has released a statement that all camps, whatever it may be, have been postponed until further notice. The sad thing is, obviously, we've got the junior internationals coming up soon, got rugby championship. This is also up in the air of whether or not it will be played or postponed. And the reason why these tournaments, especially Super Rugby, will be cancelled after 5 weeks is because of the calendar of the rugby season. Just doesn't allow it. We're going to jump straight into rugby championship. You've got the junior internationals coming up, and then we've got the autumn internationals, big schedules along there. Excuse me. In the middle of that, we're going to be rescheduling games. It's just going to be one hell of a mess to try and fix it all and to get it back. There was talk that a backup plan, if we are allowed to get rugby back in, is to play the tournament provincially and take it from there. So meaning your conferences will play against each other and the winner there, something like that. But nothing's been officially confirmed at this stage. Super Rugby was cancelled. Super Rugby Six Nations was canned, obviously, as well. Over the weekend, we were witnessing Scotland taking on Wales. I just released a preview video, and about a minute or two after it went live, it had been announced that it's going to be postponed. I think all these tournaments, personally, are going to be cancelled. Obviously, some can be postponed, but due to the rugby calendars, I don't see it happening at this stage. I don't think Super Rugby will be coming back. The virus is just constantly creeping up and down, and I mentioned this in the stream on Saturday, that there's so much going on with this virus. People are getting infected. South Africa's cases, about a week and a half ago, we had one person. Now we got 61, 4 being investigated. We know overseas in Italy it's just increased the death toll. Everywhere around the world is panicking and going mad about this whole thing. So all I can say is to all of you at home, keep safe, keep calm, and make sure you are healthy and doing everything necessary to keep yourself far and far away from this virus. It is close, and just now when you think you're too confident or walking outside and not taking care of yourself, it can attack. We've seen sports stars being infected by this virus. We've seen celebrities being infected by this virus. We've seen so many people. I think the first case of a child in South Africa was released today, that this 3-year-old has been affected by this virus. So guys, please be safe, and for all this diehard sporting fans, please also be patient. Player welfare comes first, and I know the people making jokes about it, but we just got to be sensible and realize that safety comes first. Fans, rugby players, etc. So hopefully we'll be back soon to be talking sport, but for now, obviously, due to the virus, Super Rugby has been put on hold and could be cancelled. very shortly. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. We'll try my best to keep it going, to keep up to date. Let me know thoughts and suggestions for future videos in the comment section down below, because obviously I want to keep it going, keep doing things for the sport. I mean, there are still things to talk about, so we'll focus on all that. But until then, we'll see you guys real soon for another one. Stay safe, guys, and never give up. Cheers.